This is my response to Chapter 8 and Chapter 10, the Hangout video. I just want to start off by responding to my team's video. I think it was great. I think Kelly touched on a lot of great information, especially with the Zappos brand and her personal experience with it. I didn't know that Zappos was that caring and that outgoing, and to know that they didn't publicize it as much as they could have to earn more customers. It's really commending that they would do that, and I appreciate them as a company more. Um, but I want to respond to Kelly's comment about how she doesn't think, or how it's difficult to change the organizational culture when it's already set in stone. My brother used to work for Ballast Point, and it was a really great company, and he really loved it until in 2015 they were bought out by the Constellations brand or a company, and he said that it changed the company completely. A lot of the people who were supervisors and managers ended up leaving the company because they didn't believe in the Constellations culture and their beliefs, so they left, which they were replaced by people who did believe in it. And those people who have been there for a while, such as my brother and his coworkers, they ended up leaving as well because everything was changing in the wrong direction, at least in their opinion. It's still a great company, but for the workers, the culture changed so much that most of the people left because they didn't feel like they were truly a part of it. In my personal experience working at Starbucks, one of the elements of organizational culture, or a symbol, is dress and physical appearance. And Kelly already talked about this, how Starbucks allowed us to, have colored hair, have nose piercings, and visible tattoos. And that's really nice because it is a job where we can express how we are, and we don't have to follow a certain set of rules, such as covering up our tattoos and kind of hiding a part of us. So it's really nice to be able to have a company that appreciates people for who they are, as long as they share a similar set of values, which Starbucks does. We always want to make sure that the customer is always getting the drinks that they deserve. So that's important. In response to how leaders can shape culture, I think that was kind of my goal with the Ballast Point example. It can shape culture. Leaders can shape culture, and it can be for the positive and it can be for the negative. And I don't think it depends on how far into the organization it is. It could be a year, it could be several years. It could change at any given moment depending on the person who is in charge. Now that there's a new CEO of Starbucks, I actually believe that there are going to be a lot of changes. I think it's going to be positive because the company has already been moving in a positive direction. So I'm really excited to see what the new CEO has in store for us. Thank you.